Hello and welcome to my channel. Ideal City features many new enemies and mechanics, and it's up to you to take up the challenge and brave the difficulties, but don't worry, I'm here to make your life easier by introducing all of them in this video. First up, we have the main mechanic of this event, the self-driving cart. This trusty three-wheeled bicycle will be your best friend in this event as it steamrolls its enemies in its way. The cart is a summonable unit and will be unlocked after clearing stage ICTR1. They can be summoned from starting points that looks like this. When summoned into the stage, the cart will move forward at a speed of 2 tiles a second, dealing 500 physical damage to enemies in its path and stunning them for 1 second. The cart will be destroyed upon hitting a wall or after 60 seconds have passed. To change the cart's direction, you can deploy one-way traffics. They cost 5 DP to deploy and has a cooldown of 5 seconds between each deployment. Similar to other summons, these are limited and the amount you receive is predetermined for every stage. When a cart hits one of these, it will move towards the deployment direction of the one-way traffic and gets a slight movement speed buff temporarily. You can also deploy operators to change the direction of the cart, but unlike the one-way traffic, the cart won't get the temporary movement speed increase. The cart can only pass through an operator or one-way traffic once. The cart can also be customized with equipments to have different effects. They have different rarities to them. Green represents common, blue is uncommon, gold is rare, and red is super rare. This is similar to the stickers we had during Docilis holiday. Equipments can be obtained through many ways. A random equipment will be given for every 80 event currency obtained. These 3 specific equipments can only be obtained through the event missions, and lastly from the Self-Drivers Club. Every day after reset, players have 3 chances to choose a cart design from 2 options. One of them is from a random friend in your friends list and another is from a random NPC. You will then receive either 2000 LMD or an equipment. The first choice of the day always gives an equipment you don't have, and the other 2 attempts are RNG. If you've already obtained all equipments, the 3 choice will all drop 2000 LMD. You can also rate your friends' cart designs in the Self-Drivers Club. The cart's equipment is separated into 6 categories: roof, front, 2 fluid chambers, and 2 expansion chips. You can therefore equip up to 6 equipments on your cart. Their effects ranges from inflicting debuffs to providing SP to your operators, a really unique event mechanic. Next up, I'll be introducing the new elite enemies and boss of this event. First up on the list of elites, we have the Steel Surfing Instructor. This bad boy is a machine built to withstand strong winds and waves, just to surf, its purpose as a surfing instructor. They boast high attack and defense, but has average HP and resistance. These guys are able to destroy your self-driving cart the moment it comes into contact with it. What's more, they also receive half the physical and arts damage thrown at them if they aren't blocked, so using true damage dealers against them is a good strategy. Next up, we have the Mead-Grade Waker-Upper. This is apparently a water cannon strong enough to sober up drunkards instantly. I think we all know just how strong water cannons are in this game. This machine has high HP, attack, and defense, but has low resistance. When taking damage for the first time, its movement and attack speed doubles instantly for 30 seconds, paired with its high attack. This water cannon can easily melt your melee operators. It's advised to defeat this enemy as quickly as possible the moment it receives the first hit. Now's a good time to remind you all to subscribe for more guides like these, thanks. As for the last elite enemy of this event, we have the full Enclosed ATV. The most favored method of transportation and is even equipped with air conditioning. I'm not joking, a freaking ATV is apparently on the same level as a guerrilla shield guard leader. Go figure. The ATV boasts high HP, attack, and defense, but has low resistance. Their movement speed is on the faster side as well, covering 1.3 tiles per second and can only be blocked by operators with 3 block. When the ATV passes by non-machine and non-boss enemies, they'll be loaded into the ATV as passengers and will be instantly released upon its destruction. This is the list of machine-type enemies in the Ideal City event. You can look at the number of passengers in the ATV by the red sign above it, a really unique enemy. Do note that despite its appearance, the ATV is considered an enemy and will attack your operators even without any passengers in it. They deal melee physical damage. Finally, We have the brand new boss of this event, Materialist Antagonizer. It boasts high HP and resistance, but has average attack and defense. When the boss appears, all machine-type enemies get 20% more attack, and it spawns with a barrier that absorbs 9,999 physical or arts damage. This barrier will reappear every 80 seconds, while the barrier is active. All enemies in a 2.5 tile radius gains invisibility. The Antagonizer's attacks summon drones that locks onto the target and deals arts damage for 15 seconds. It will prioritize attacking operators that do not have drones locked onto them. As for its skills, the Antagonizer will occasionally charge a red energy sphere for 3 seconds before locking on an operator with the most number of operators surrounding it. After the charging is complete, the boss will launch an AoE attack onto the target every 5 seconds. The attacks will keep coming until the boss is defeated, or if it uses this skill on another operator. It has a cooldown of 31 seconds. If there are multiple operators in its range that has the same number of surrounding operators, it will prioritize the most recently deployed one. If there are no targetable operators, it will target the tile it is on. The Antagonizer's second skill is similar to its first, where it will charge a yellow sphere for 3 seconds before targeting the operator with the least number of surrounding operators. All operators in a 3x3 range will be stunned for 3 seconds for every 5 seconds. The stun will keep happening until the boss is defeated, or if it uses this skill on another operator. It has the same cooldown of 31 seconds and follows the same targeting logic as his first skill. When the boss is defeated for the first time, it will drop Stitch off on the tile it was defeated on. Stitch has the same HP as the Antagonizer but has considerably lower defense, resistance, and moves at a speed of 1 tile per second. Stitch does not attack, cannot be blocked, and are vulnerable to all disabling effects. This boss is really similar to the Big Ugly Thing in Gavial the Great Chief Returns event, but unlike the Big Ugly Thing, the Antagonizer is a drone, and that can only mean one thing: Exia, the apple pie angel. Using Exia buff army on this boss can instantly shred it to pieces the moment it spawns. Even a Silverash with support operators can defeat the boss with ease. Overall, a really easy boss to defeat if you have decently built operators. And that's all the elite and boss enemies in this event. Make sure to farm the event stages and gather more equipments to power up your cart. And I hope this video was helpful with providing intel on the difficult enemies in this event. Do consider subscribing to my channel for more guides, and best of luck out there, my fellow doctors. I'll see you in the comments. Bye.